Hey everybody, it's time to swing with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we got my girl Kendra G up. As always, family, you know I ain't seen much of this, maybe 15, 20 seconds of it. Look, she on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, gentlemen.
Hold on,
Nquetta,
let me
right?
go get better light. Hold on. Y'all stay in here, okay?
Who you talking to?
My kids.
Your name is Nquetta, right?
Nquetta.
Nquetta.
Yes,
Nquetta,
ma'am.
where you call me from, sweetie?
Lenore, North Carolina.
North Carolina. You mentioned kids. How many kids you have, baby girl?
I have four.
4 kids. How old are your children?
I have a 10-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 4-year-old.
Okay, all by the same man?
No, ma'am.
How many men?
3.
3. Why not with the 3-year-old dad?
Um, he played too many games.
Okay. What about, does the 3-year-old dad and the 4-year-old have the same dad?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so why not with the
The
4-year-old?
the 7-year-old, and the 4-year-old have the same dad.
So why not with the guy you had the 4-year-old and the 7-year-old by?
He got on the drugs and just started. He was really abusive and stuff like that. So I just packed up one day and left and just never looked back.
Okay. This the best light you have, baby? It might be fine. Let me see.
Let me see.
Sometimes the thing is, I have a ring light, so my ring light and the playback, it might be fine. Let me just see how it looks. Okay, it seemed like this is something better.
I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm trying. I look at this. I ain't got no lash. I just took my lashes and everything out.
Well, girl, you know you push the request. You call me.
You're right.
Okay.
I did not think you was gonna pick me though.
Child, I know everybody. It's the number one thing. I didn't think you was gonna pick me. So why? Okay, let me ask you a question. So if you ain't think you was gonna get picked, why you push the request?
I don't know.
What's the thought process behind that?
I just said I'm gonna take a chance and see.
So you knew that you could get picked, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Let's keep going. Nquetta, how old are you?
I'm 28. Well, 29. I just turned 29 October the 5th.
Okay, you're 29. All right. What do you do for a living?
I work from home.
Okay, what do you
Like
do?
credit card fraud, stuff like that.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Libra.
Libra. All right, so this is Nquetta, correct?
Nquetta.
Nquetta. Okay,
Yes,
I'm saying
ma'am.
Nquetta. Nquetta, North Carolina, 29 years old, works from home, is a Libra, mom to 4. Have you ever been married?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, Nquetta.
First thoughts, family. Not a bad looking lady. She 29. She got 4 kids. She got 3 baby daddies with all these horror stories about them. All she a no for me, but look, I know I don't speak for all the brothers, and we gotta give her a chance. Let's see what she about.
Nquetta. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
Just a God-fearing man, a hard worker, no street dudes, because I've dealt with street dudes. I don't want no street dudes like drug dealers. I don't want to do that no more. Just somebody who will, who will go to church. They don't have to go every Sunday, but somebody that's willing to go to church with me at least sometimes. Somebody who communicates very well, understanding. Somebody that knows that I can't be around them 24/7 because I got kids. At the beginning, because I ain't gonna have nobody around my kids off gate. So just somebody who understands that I have kids and that can take their time with me.
Okay, well, I'll take the time with you because you do have children. Could he have kids?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
No, ma'am. Unless I was to get married and my husband was like, he wanted one. That's the only way I would have another one. But other than that, no, ma'am.
Okay, fair enough. I want you to answer this question because you are a mom of 4 by 3 different men. Why wasn't marriage a requirement before?
I didn't see it growing up. My mom was married twice, but when I was younger, I never really thought about getting married because I really didn't see it.
She wasn't really raised to value it. All right. She wasn't raised to value anything like that. She don't value nothing like that. She got 3 kids and 4 baby daddies and talk about it like, okay, the next man need to come and marry her. She really believe she can just do that. That's what she been led to believe, bro, that nothing she did matters. Only what you got going on should matter. And that her situation shouldn't matter to you. She believed this. This what she been told. Okay, because when she go and tell this to women, women don't tell her about her situation. They just feel for her. Because when they talk, they want people to just feel for them. Men ain't gonna just feel for you. Because your situation got a lot more to do with his pockets and his quality of life than your goddamn feelings or his feelings. Okay? Because you got 5 people with you. It's going to impact his quality of life. No way. No way.
My mom's the same. You know, she got 5 kids, 5 different baby daddies. So I never
Mom
really.
is what?
She has 5 kids. It's 5 of us. Okay. 5 different. Yes, ma'am.
So
and
okay, sorry.
And so I don't know. I don't think I knew what love was. And when I would go through situations with men, I would just cut them off. Like I wouldn't stay and go through things. As I got older, I learned that sometimes you got to go through some things. Nobody's perfect.
Damn shame, fellas. And I know it's heartbreaking. But I'm getting ready to tell you right now, you ain't qualified to fix her. That's broke and you ain't qualified to fix it. You go try to clean up that disaster, you just gonna be a part of it.
Perfect, but when guys would do stuff or act a certain way, I would just cut them off.
Okay, fair enough. We were just talking about this today, that I feel like, if you don't have an example of marriage, then you might not know how to go after it or get it. This is why I'm trying to showcase more married people on this show, but not to go off tangent. So now that you are a mom, you realize that marriage is a requirement?
Not necessarily a requirement, but it gives me something to work towards. Okay. Yeah, basically it made me just respect myself. Like I want to set an example for my daughters now that I have children. So I don't want them.
You want to do that now? You want to do that now? It's sad. It's sad. But listen, that ain't no man problem. That ain't no man problem that had to come and help you figure out. All right, listen, that ain't no man problem, and I wouldn't recommend no man go and try to do nothing like this. This is crazy. This is crazy.
To go off of what I did and the mistakes that I made. I just want to set a better example for them, because some people may think like, oh, she's a hoe, or oh, she don't respect herself, or oh, they judge you when they hear stuff like that. So I just want to set a better example for them, just to let them know, like, you don't have to.
Let me ask you a question, baby girl, and all women. Why don't you want to be judged? Y'all don't have a problem being judged. Y'all just think we should judge y'all the way we judge us, and no, the way y'all judge us, and no, because that would make it more fair for y'all. Y'all should be able. We should judge y'all the way y'all judge us. See, let me tell you why that don't work. Because the things that work for y'all don't work for us. You can't bring me your job because your job is never expected to benefit me. Never. I can bring you my job because my job is expected to benefit you. Always. I can't value nothing that ain't gonna benefit me. Why would I value your job when it's not expected to benefit me? My job gonna make me harder because it's expected to benefit you. Your job ain't gonna make you harder because it ain't expected to benefit me. None of this you got for a man gonna benefit him, baby girl. He looking for what can benefit him. The same way you looking for what can benefit you. It's called the trade. What you asking for is a bad deal. You don't have nothing.
To deal with.
Baby girl, you gotta have something a man will want. Tell us something you got that a man will want. And tell us it's worth trading 5 people for it. Because you're bringing 5 people into this man's space. No way you can bring 5 people into my space, baby girl.
What a man brings, but every man is going to take you through things. No man is perfect. So but just make better decisions. And when you laying down with them, use protection. Get to know somebody very well before you just, give yourself to them.
I understand. Okay. Feels like you learned a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's like you learned a lot. All right. Okay. Nquetta.
Find time to figure that out, baby girl. Fair use, family. Fair use.
Nquetta.
I said it right. Nquetta. Yes, okay. What are your deal breaker? You told me already?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Somebody who don't take care of their kids if they have children. I can't respect that. I can't respect the man who don't take care of his kids. I feel like if you don't care for your kids, then how can you care for anybody or anything? Somebody who doesn't respect their mother, because I feel like if you don't respect your mom, you won't respect me. Like, who am I if you don't respect your mother? And just somebody who like a liar. I don't like a liar.
No liar. Can he be in North Carolina? Does he have to be in North Carolina?
He don't have to be in North Carolina.
Oh, he doesn't have to. Okay.
I would rather him be in North Carolina though, because if I'm traveling, I'm taking my kids with me. So
that means he gotta be in North Carolina. Come on, baby girl.
I would rather just so we can take it slow. I'd rather him be local, so I ain't got to do a lot of moving around.
Okay. What's the age range you would date? You're 29.
29 to 35.
29 to 35. Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
I like dark-skinned men, dreadheads, pretty smile. I might need to stay away from.
That's how she got them 4 kids by 3 men. You see, she's still looking for that same dude. She's still looking for that same dude to give her another kid. She looking for another baby daddy again. All right? She ain't come here to talk to a dude who would be okay with that situation she got and would try to get along with her and do the best he can. She came here to talk to that cute dude who ain't got no plans on doing nothing for her situation. He ain't tripping on if she get pregnant again because he ain't doing nothing for her, the baby she gonna have by him, or none of them other kids. That's who she came here to talk to again. That's who she came here looking for, fellas. That same dude.
That dude. But I like dark.
Is that what your 3 baby daddies? They were dark skin and dreads?
Well, my last one, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, you said that's what you might need to stay away from me. What about money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Just as long as he can take care of himself. I don't really care about money.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I got a little something. I ain't too big, ain't too small. Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. Okay, keep the phone steady,
Nquetta.
It's not bad, baby girl, but that's not the problem. That's not the problem at all. Girl, oh my God. Look, for a man to come and intertwine his life with that hurricane that you got going on, that you call a life, that would be something so serious. Baby girl, men gonna come and play with you. You got a situation that most men not gonna get serious about. And this dude that you talking about, that you just described, absolutely not gonna get serious Baby girl, you don't deal with serious men. You deal with cute men. You need to start there. You need to start at the heart of your problem, your decision making.
Quita, oh my goodness, Quita. All right, Nquetta, when was your last relationship?
2019.
2019. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About a month ago.
Was that? Does that guy have an option?
My baby daddy. It's my last baby daddy.
So this is the 3-year-old
Yes,
dad.
yes, ma'am.
So this is why I always ask. People always say, "Why do I want to?"
And remember, they ain't together. He just still smashing her. And she looking for a dude that's cute like him. And he gonna be still smashing her. Why the dude that's cute like him smashing her too? They the kind of decision she make.
Know the ages, because normally, and I only ask this question if you guys have figured it out. Whenever you tell me children under five, I always ask why it didn't work, because it seems that if a child's under the age of 5, there could potentially be still sexual relations with the child's father. So a month ago, it was only 30 days ago, your baby daddy's not going anywhere. This is a man that is a part of your life. So what would you say? Because you were saying a lot of things that were wise, and I was very impressed how much you have matured and seems as wiser you are. But for a man that's watching right now, he would take that as you still sleep with your baby daddy.
Right.
So what would be your response to that?
I mean, I don't have to. Like, I would be willing to cut him off. Like,
Yeah, she would be willing to cut him off if she met you and liked you, huh? She over here looking for a man and she's still smashing her baby daddy and she don't see nothing wrong with it because women told her you shouldn't care. Women told her nothing she doing should matter. Only what you doing. And you just need to have what she want. And what she doing and what condition she in and what shape she in and what she bringing, none of that should matter to you. You shouldn't want nothing. She been told men don't have no standards. No, they don't. Not the ones you get. And trust me, they're going to be the ones you keep getting. Fellas, I wouldn't recommend you go nowhere near this.
I don't have to sleep with him. I just kind of just comfortable. Like, up here is horrible. Men are horrible where I'm from. Like, it ain't no good men. So,
Well, let me say this. I think this goes on the board for both, because I hear men say this about women, and obviously just said it about men. I think what we have to start being honest with is, are we attracting the person that we consider to be good, right?
yes,
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna say there's no good men, and I know for sure the saying is not true where there's no good women. I know so many great women, right? And I've seen both on the show, good and bad. I think what we have to start realizing is our true assessment and what we bring, and if what we consider to be good, are they willing to sign up for it? Because like a man, to hear you, because I mean, listen, I mean, life happens, right? And I think we have to have more grace in that area of life happening. But the fact that you still see what your child's father shows that, okay, there's still some things you have to work on, because I understand that you're saying you don't have a lot of choices and it's your baby dad.
Bro, you see how she's shaking her head up and down? She don't hear none of this. She don't hear none of this. She wish Kendra would shut up so she could get one of them cute dudes and stop getting in her way, because she think Kendra's making them, trying to turn them cute dudes off to her. That's what she think. Trust me.
Daddy. And I understand this is not just for women with their baby daddies. A lot of women have the notion of, I don't want to increase my body count, so I don't like him, but I'm still going to sleep with him because it's better to sleep with a guy I once slept with than a new guy. And that's the I get the logic of that. But this is what men have said. You know, if you want to be a wife.
No, it's better to sleep with the guy she once slept with than no guy. All right, trust me. She ain't found nobody else that she want to sleep with yet that want to deal with her. She got 4 kids. Most men gonna stay away from that situation. She gonna keep letting him come back because she can't do better. That's why you feeding a delusion, talking about she don't want this and she don't want that. That's not the situation. She can't get. It's not that she don't want. She can't get. That's why she on the Kendra G show. And that's going to continue. She can't get. Even though she came to the Kendra G show, she might get a couple more cute dudes right where she at.
And men, if you want to be a husband, maybe you can listen too. You have to act as such, right? And if these men are not options to be your husband and that's what you're seeking, then figure out a way to stop having sex with them. So you can really know that he's not even a sexual option.
Get the pressing, bro. Let's get the pressing. Bro, I wouldn't recommend you do nothing like that. She a no for me. What you say, fellas? 4 kids, 3 baby daddies, 29 years old, and still don't think she need to bring you nothing. Okay, everybody, and we back swinging with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas, and we moving it right along, family. We got my girl Kendra G up. And as always, family, you know I ain't seen much of this. Maybe 15, 20 seconds of it. Look, she on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, gentlemen.
Cleveland, Ohio nurse. Do you have any kids?
I do. I have 4 babies.
Really? How old are you, Shenise?
I'm 30.
How old are your 4 kids?
My oldest baby is 10, 9, 6, and 5.
All by the same man?
Yes, I was married. I'm divorced now.
Oh, when did you get divorced?
It got finalized in 2022.
Why'd you guys end it?
You know what, Miss Kendra? He just not an honest person. You know, lacks integrity.
Okay.
Move on.
How many years were you guys married for?
We were married for 5 years.
Gotcha.
19.
Okay. So Shenise, Cleveland, Ohio is a nurse, 30. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm not really a believer of zodiac
That's fine.
sign.
If you don't believe it, we can keep it going. I can skip it.
Okay.
All right. So we got Shenise, Cleveland, Ohio. She's a nurse, 30 years old, mom to 4 kids, all by her ex-husband.
First thoughts, family. Nice looking lady. Nice looking lady. You know she a no for me. She a nice looking lady though. 4 kids, divorced. Yeah, the 4 kids is a no way. All right, that kill it. You know what is she thinking? You divorced a man and you came back out here with 4 kids. All right, listen. I know I don't speak for all the brothers. Let's just listen. Maybe it was a tragedy. Maybe it just couldn't be avoided, fellas.
What kind of man are you looking for now, baby?
You know, I want a man of God. Where they at, Miss Kendra? A man of God who has integrity.
I'm gonna let you respond to this because I've seen this said. So there'll be people that say you want a man of God, but you got a divorce.
What does that mean?
Well, they will say that if you wanted a man of God, you broke the covenant of marriage, which was under God. And they would say, if you're such a believer, you would have stayed in marriage. Not saying I agree with this, but because it was the first thing that you said, I know the comment section will bring that up. So do you have a response?
I do. If we were under the Old Testament, then I would agree. But we live under the New Testament. So you can leave your spouse. And there's scripture behind that. So,
okay.
You know, she like the one that agree with what she done. She like whatever gonna agree with what she done. Trust me, whether it's really one or not, because I ain't no Bible thumper. I couldn't tell you. But it might not be that. But if somebody told her that, then she gonna believe that because that support what she done.
Okay. So we got it there for the Bible thumpers. A man of God, what else you want?
I don't want to take care of nobody's son. I would prefer a man to be employed and have a job. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Miss Kendra.
Okay. Oh, you keep calling Miss Kendra. I'm feeling old, but I love it because it's the respect. I know you thank God of respect. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I don't want any substances, alcohol. Not alcohol, but like drugs. I don't do drugs. Also, I want a man, like if he has children, to be a man that takes care of his children, you know, and have integrity and know how to articulate. I don't do mess, you know, like be a man.
Do you want more kids?
You know, if I get married to the right person, then yeah.
Do you want to get married again?
I do. Okay. I do.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I don't discriminate.
Now, does that mean for a looks or a race?
Both. I don't discriminate. You know, dark skin, light skin.
Okay. Will you date outside your race?
I would, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I mean, I don't really knock anybody's hustle. I think as long as you have ambition, you know, and responsible, you're taking care of your business, doing the best that you can. That's all we can ask for.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
What's that? Where I do a full 360?
Yes, sir. That's when you do a full body, girl.
Oh, I'm at
you
work,
know exactly
y'all. I'm at
what
work,
it is.
Kendra. I look crazy.
You look naturally pretty.
What?
Yeah. Men always say they want to see women with not that much makeup. I mean, that's your hair.
Men always say we want to see women without all these damn kids. Men always say we want to see women without all these damn kids. She got 5 people with her. She don't look like a miracle, and that's what she need. She's showing up with 5 people, her and 4 kids that belong to some other dude for me to take care of. She tripping, she dreaming. She better go find him. Whatever she did to him, she better apologize and hope to her lucky stars he take her back. You don't get to go have no man, 4 kids, and then decide you ain't happy. Girl, welcome to hell. All right, because you're going to hate men. Trust me. I don't know how hard you think they're going to be trying to impress you. Especially, look, all right, you just keep dreaming.
I'm assuming, right?
No.
Okay, well, this is the hair up here. This your edges. It's your real hair. You just added a ponytail. I mean, you look pretty.
Thank you. I'm working. I look tired, but thank you.
When was your last relationship?
Baby girl, what you look like ain't the problem. That just means you good to go to get played with. That just make it that. But that situation you got is not ideal for most men. No way. Ain't no way. All right? Listen, a woman told me she got 4 kids. I ain't even gonna. No, that's a no. That's a hell no. But you're not aware of your situation. Women told you you could just leave and take that to some other man because you still cute. All right? You on the Kendra G show. That tell us how much it's working for you. All right? It's going to keep working just like this. You better go find that dude who gave you them 4 kids, and you better hope you can get them back.
I haven't been in a relationship since 2023. June 2023, we broke up.
That was your ex-husband?
That I had a boyfriend. We started dating in December 2022. We broke up by June 2023.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When was the last time you was intimate with?
She just got divorced. Had a boyfriend that quit. She had that boyfriend probably while she was in that marriage. You feel where I'm coming from? She was easier to deal with when she belonged to somebody else. That's why I broke up so quick. She had just got divorced and was in a relationship with somebody. That's that dude I bet you she supposed to thought she left her husband and was going to be messing with. All right? Until she seen that dude ain't rocking with her like that. All right? It was good to go when her husband had to take care of her.
Someone?
I haven't had sex since August.
Okay, of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Let me tell you why she be having sex. Because the kind of dudes who willing to take that situation so dusty and down on their luck. They need stuff from her. That's why the first thing she said was somebody with their own job who don't need me to take care of them, not like a little boy, a grown man, because they the kind of men she be getting. The kind of men who need to live in a house. See, it's a certain kind of man that'll take her situation. He ain't gonna be cute. He ain't gonna be tall. He ain't gonna be rich. He ain't gonna be none of that. But he'll do the best he can if he could get her. She gonna think she too good for him. And she ain't. Trust me.
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm working on myself right now, which is why I haven't been sexually active. And just as far as like reading my word and getting back on.
Bro, she ain't been sexually active because nobody that she want to give it to on her. That's why she on the Kendra G show. She can't find nobody interested. That's why that she interested who would be interested. That's why she ain't been sexually active. All right? Yeah, it's by choice. You ain't got no other choice.
My relationship with the Lord.
It's either this or the mailman.
I don't know. Flaws? I don't know, Miss Kane. Nobody asked me that before.
No one, yeah. People don't, I don't know how that question is so difficult. So basically just things that you have to work on. Did you give me three? Three things you can become better at when it comes into a
Mailman ain't taking care of no 4 kids. He ain't got it. He ain't even gonna start it with her. But he'll smash.
relationship or even self-improvement. But for the
At least he'll listen to this. I ain't even gonna listen to none of this.
most part, it can be self-improvement or relationship, but just 3 things you need to work on to improve on yourself.
Also my time management skills. They're getting better.
Okay.
Fair use, family. Fair use.
But time management, getting back in my word, and I'm getting back in the gym 2025.
And say it again, baby.
And I'm getting back in the gym 2025.
Okay. Look at us. We're almost done. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Listen, baby girl, instead of worrying about getting back in the gym, you should try to figure out how to get back in your marriage. All right? You don't just leave no man with his 4 kids and think you get ready to come out here and date. You lost your mind. You think it's that simple. You're going to hate men. I promise you, you're going to hate men.
I don't know. I'm a good friend. I know how to pray for you and be a support person, and I got a good career. I take care of my business. I don't be a mess. I don't be out here in these streets. I'm a very genuine person.
She's a very
She don't get it, fellas. She don't get it. She don't get it. She a walking deal breaker. She just glossed over the fact that she got 5 people. She's showing up with 5 people. She just thinks she's sweet and wonderful. That's why she divorced, because she's sweet and wonderful. All right, maybe you think we could buy that, but we don't. We don't. And we think you crazy and you lost your mind to think you're going to take some man 4 kids and just bring that to some other man and think he shouldn't have no problem with this. Why you act like it ain't no big thing. So we clearly know since it ain't no big thing, you ain't going to appreciate it. All right, look, they ain't built to appreciate. They only built to expect. You see, she just keep expecting a bunch of stuff she ain't never going to get. Let her keep expecting, boys.
genuine person.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Shenise, Cleveland, Ohio. Should he be in Cleveland, Ohio?
I prefer Ohio.
Okay. You're 30. What's the age range you want to date?
Between my age and like 37, 36.
Okay, 37, 36. Okay, you say you don't mind if he has kids. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating?
37 and 36. She looking for a 37, 36 year-old hitter in his prime to come and snatch some divorced mama of four who's showing up on his doorstep with 5 people to bring into his space. That's what she's looking for. You boys in Ohio, you make sure you give her an easy time for us here, fellas.
I'm not. I didn't even know you had the app.
Yeah, girl, we have our own dating app. You have an iPhone?
Do I have a iPhone?
Yes.
Yes.
So you go to the App Store, type in Kendra G Singles, and this is what you're gonna see. So it's the name. Download
I
the
wouldn't
dating
suggest
app.
that you go looking for her, boys. But if you want, you're going to go to Kendra G and get her stuff because I ain't going to let you do it on my show. Okay, everybody. And we back swinging with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And we moving it right along, family. We got my girl Kendra G up. As always, family, you know I ain't seen much of this. Maybe 15, 20 seconds of it. Look, she on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, gentlemen.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you see me? 'Cause I
Yes.
can't see you.
I can see you.
Hello, Kendra.
Hey, baby. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, what's your name, honey?
My name is Ashley.
Ashley, where are you calling me from?
I'm from Ohio.
Ohio. How old are you?
Fair use, family. Fair use, family. And I ain't know all these ladies was from Ohio, family. I just pick them up when y'all send them. All right?
I am 35. I just had a birthday October.
October. You're 25. Okay. So what's
No,
your zodiac
35.
sign? Oh, 35.
Yeah,
What's
it's
your
a
zodiac
35.
sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Mhm.
What you do for a living, Ashley?
You said what?
What do you do for a living, sweetheart?
I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur.
What kind of business do you own? Can you move back? Your head's cut off.
Can
All
you
right,
see
there we
me?
go. Can you see yourself?
No, I can't. I can't even see me.
Okay, that's fine. All right, now I get it. So stay right there. Right now, this is good. All
Okay,
right, what
hold on.
kind of
I gotta
business?
just back it up just a little bit more too. Like, see. Now what?
Your head's cut off a little bit, so I just rather it. There we go. What kind of business do you own, honey?
I do body contouring, I do facials, I do massages, I do yoni steams, um, eyebrows, lashes, you name it. I'm just like the one-stop shop.
Okay, got you. Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I do.
How many kids?
5.
5 kids. How old are your kids?
Um, about to be 17. I'm just turned 13, about to be 10. 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
You're all by the same man?
No,
How many men?
4. 4 different.
Why are these questions so hard for you to answer?
They're not hard for me to answer at all.
Do you not know them right off the bat? Because you're like pausing before you answer them. Okay. 4 men. Why are you not? Does the 2-year-old and the 4-year-old have the same dad?
Yes, they do.
Why are you not with him?
Because it just didn't work out. I mean, stuff doesn't work out.
Have you ever been married?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Why
Yeah,
don't
can you
have?
see me?
Huh?
Can you see me?
I can't see you.
Okay.
Why didn't you settle down with any of your children's dads? You have 4.
It just I could just say that it just wasn't the timing and we just didn't add up together. Hi.
Is that one of the babies?
Yes. Hi.
Hi. Kendra kids. Hi, baby. Okay. So Ashley, Ohio, 35, Scorpio, business owner, mom to 5, 4 men never married. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
First thoughts, family. Nice looking lady. Real nice looking lady. No, no way. Hell no. No. Yo, she got 5 kids, 4 baby daddies. She came off a straight natural disaster. Okay, but I know I don't speak for all the brothers, so let's just listen. This little nice looking thing right here. Got 5 kids by 4 dudes. Let's keep listening.
I'm just looking for somebody who's outgoing, caring. I mean, who has something to bring to the table, obviously. I'm sorry, my kids are, this is a part of me, so they're here with me right now. These are my 2 smallest.
They're adorable.
Yes, thank you so much. I do have cute kids. But just a man who's outgoing and everything, has something to bring to the table. I just don't feel like, as of like everything, like, yes, I have not been married, whatever. I mean, it's just that the relationships weren't the right relationships, I feel like, for me, at the time, because we parted ways. So it just didn't,
Is your
didn't
goal
work out.
marriage or no?
You said what? I'm sorry.
Marriage your goal?
Baby girl, do you think this nonsense you talking mean anything to men? Do you think that junk mean anything to men? Listen, I know you worked on this sob story to women. When you standing in front of men, this sound like a bunch of nonsense. You got 5 kids by 4 different men. That tell us 4 different men already tried to believe in you. 4 different men already thought they could believe in you. They failed. All right, you came to tell us just something wrong with everybody, huh? Look, I'm listening. Tell us what you got to offer for the fact that you got 6 people showing up with you, that you're going to bring 6 people into some man's face. What is going on?
I mean, yes, I do want marriage, of course. Like, when you're young and just people, sort of kind of want to say, like, take advantage when you're younger and, you don't have the right mindset and everything like that. Like, yeah. Shh, please be quiet.
So are you alluding to that the fact that your children's dad took advantage of you?
So you trying to say men took advantage of you when you was younger, all of them, huh? All of them, they just keep taking advantage of you. You loving it. You're loving the being taken advantage of, girl. You can't wait to get taken advantage of, is what it looked like to me.
No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say, like, I mean, dudes do have, manipulative ways and everything like that, but, you only can do what they allowed. And yes, I pretty much allowed some.
Yeah, we know. The only one who don't got manipulative ways is you, right? This chick who's standing in front of us, who we can clearly see don't got a great character. Do not have a great character at all. All right, listen, this is a terrible representation so far. I hope you're gonna get better, baby girl.
Some things just, keeping the hope alive, I can say, like, but
What are
I
your
mean,
deal
if it
breakers?
doesn't work, it just doesn't work.
What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are not kids, because I love kids. Just can't stand on your own 2 feet. Like, you have to come with your own money.
How much money should he make? What's the least?
The least, I mean, I just want, a nice, wholesome man who works, who will try, to provide. But I'm going to say, like, at least, I mean, because I have my own business, I have my own house, so it's at least like 100,000.
At least 100,000.
Yeah, at least
And all your
100,000.
four dads.
How did I know? How did I know? All right. She got a government house. All right. She whining because all the dudes she get need to stay there. All right. All the men she get need to stay there. That's why you notice no men she got to take care of. No men who don't got their own, because they the kind of men she keep attracting. The kind of men that need to live with her. The kind of men that think if they give her another baby, it'll keep them here a little bit longer before she start asking for them to help. All right. Listen, she get them broke ass cute dudes, all right, that come and live in her house. That's what she get, and that's what she gonna keep getting.
All the 4 baby dads made 100K, right?
No, not. That's what I'm saying. I was the breadwinner.
So the baby dads didn't make 100K, but the new guy has to make 100K.
No, they didn't. So that's why I just.
See, that's what I'm saying. What I just tell you, fellas. What I just tell you. Man, you know how many times I seen this chick? All right, bro, listen, man, I grew up with these chicks all my life. All right, all they do is capping all day like you've been knowing her all her life, and all of a sudden one day you walk down the street and she's Spanish. Like one of them type of chicks, she crazy. Her name not this no more, it's something else, and she talks Spanish. Girl, get the hell out of here. She one of them crazy chicks, man. Just keep talking all the time. All right. And if you will sit through that, you already know you good to go. All you gotta do is be cute. All right.
I just feel like I have a mind of elevation and they weren't on the same page as me, and I'm trying to go somewhere in life. And if it's not just adding up, then I'm not gonna stay. I'm not gonna settle.
Do you want more kids?
After
Do you want more
yes.
kids? Do you want more?
You hear that? She ain't gonna settle. She's showing up with 6 people with her, and she ain't gonna settle. Baby girl, who you think gonna settle for this? Who you think, what hardworking man who earning his pay like the rest of us out here gonna come and settle for this? You think this way he gonna spend his money? You think he gonna dump his money into this black hole? You dreaming. You dreaming, but women told her she don't need to be aware of nothing like that. He don't need to worry about nothing he got going on, nothing she got going on. He just need to worry about what she want. And he just need to meet her demands. She on the Kendra G show. That's how much men care about her demands.
Kids.
I mean, yeah, eventually I can have more kids. I mean, if as willing as God is, I will have them. Yes.
Okay. And you said deal breakers are not a thing for you, so he can have kids already.
I mean, he can have kids
Fair use, family. Fair use. Girl, you need to stop.
already. Yeah, that's not a problem for me.
Okay.
I'm not
so we made less.
the type of person. I'm really confident. I don't care about other baby mamas and stuff like that. Just as long as you have that in check, you know. So
Just curious, if a man made less than 100K, would you date him or no?
I told you she crazy. She, baby girl, you got some twisted up logic. You need to rethink this. All right? Because that guy you talking to, he ain't gonna pay this situation no mind. But I'm telling you, it's a guy that would take it. It's a man out here somewhere that would take it and be serious about it if he could get you. But you're not serious. You don't have nothing he could believe in. Nothing. Nothing at all. You need to turn it down. Go get aware of your situation and come back a whole nother woman. Come back a whole nother woman, because this woman you showed up as ain't gonna get you much.
I mean, depending on what else he has to bring to the table, if he can expand my mind and he wants to be like a business partner and we can elevate together, then yes.
Okay.
He can make under that, but
Baby girl, how somebody gonna elevate with you? Man, them dudes gonna be in their inbox with their shirts off. All right, any man who worth his salt knows you would just bring him down. All right, any man who will align his life with yours better expected to go get took down like the plane. All right, listen, it's gonna crash. Any man messing with you wanna crash. That's all he wanna do. Any man who got anything and dealing with you, no, he can't do nothing but lose.
no less than 50.
Okay, well that's half than 100.
Yeah, no less than that.
Is the
I'm sorry.
expectation if it got serious that he moves into
Yes,
your home?
I mean, I need you to.
Bro, she on the welfare. She don't know what it take to provide for them kids. She don't know what a man will have to make to provide for all of those people. She ain't got a clue. The government take care of her and the kids. That's how she got her own house and stuff like that. The government gave it to her. All right? So she think it should be that simple for you. Just give it to her like the government did.
I need them to be the same person that I am. I need them to like kids. I need them like to travel, have fun, have a sense of humor, be family oriented.
I have a question. So Ashley, is the expectation if it gets serious, he moves in with you, or do you and your kids move in with him?
See, I don't have my place for a long time. I feel like if it's getting that serious, then we have to pick a house and select the house together that's going to be comfortable for the both of us. You know, because I mean, you just can't just move in with somebody and they move in with you and no. I just feel like we would, if it's that serious, then we would be going to go look for a house to pay down on.
And she thinks she gonna call some shots to you. Look, listen to her. She gonna tell you we gonna go get a new house. You gonna have to get a new house for her and her 5 kids. All right, because she got 6 people with her, and you're gonna have to make all these concessions instead of she gonna have to make them. All right, she really thinks she could come in here and make demands of some man, and he would pay any of this shit some mind.
And to, you know, to move in, like couples go look for cars and stuff together, you know, togetherness.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
The Kendra Cam.
Can you see yourself now?
No, I can't. Y'all can see me though.
Oh, she went away.
It was nice, baby girl, but it damn sure wasn't enough for what you. No. Okay, everybody, and we back swinging with Still Swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas, and we moving it right along, family. We got my girl Kendra G up. As always, family, you know I ain't seen much of it, maybe 15, 20 seconds of it. Look, she on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, gentlemen.
Hi. Hold on, let me go to the bathroom.
Let me see these baby hairs, girl.
Girl, they fleeking.
Yeah. You ready? Oh, okay. What's your name? But we gotta see your full head.
My name is Britney. I'm from Chicago.
Fair use, family. Fair use.
From
Chicago.
Chicago in the building. How old are you, Britney?
I'm 27.
27, Chicago. You have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 3 daughters.
3 daughters. How old are your daughters, honey?
6, 5, and 3.
How about the same man?
No. I got 2 different baby fathers.
Why are you not with the 3-year-old dad?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. He was a sneaky link. He younger than me. And I thought it was my first baby daddy's baby, and it was. I know.
Wait, child. Britney, okay. So, was you cheating on your baby daddy with him?
No, so I was in a domestic violence relationship with my first baby daddy, so he had got locked up, and then I was messing with the other dude, and yeah.
So, why did you think it was so you were having sex with him at the same time?
Probably like 2 weeks apart. I ain't gonna lie, probably like 2 weeks apart. So
the whole pregnancy, did you think it was your baby daddy?
Yeah, I did, but I told both of them like it was possible it could be you or you.
And your baby daddy was in jail?
Yeah.
So when did you find out? Like when you gave birth or before you gave birth?
Yeah, when I gave birth, yeah.
And was it by the appearance or the DNA test?
By the appearance. She was like a little Mexican baby.
Because the sneaky link was a Mexican?
My second baby daddy, yeah, he's Puerto Rican and Mexican.
And your first baby daddy is black?
Yeah.
So how did he take the information when he realized he wasn't the baby daddy?
He was there.
He was what?
He was in the room. My first baby daddy was in.
So what happened when the baby came out your vagina?
So, when I told him, he was like, it was my fault. If you were messing with somebody else, I'm still stick with you. I'm going to be with you still. And the baby came. He acted like he was all cool.
I wouldn't believe much of this. All right? I wouldn't believe he was a goddamn simp like that. I believe that's what she wants you to believe. Just the story she's trying to tell. I wouldn't believe much of this. All right? First thoughts, family. Nice looking lady. Nice looking lady, but I would think she was a stripper. If you ask me what she did, looking at her in her, I would say stripper. All right. She got 3 kids. She 27 years old. She a mess. No, 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 not for me. But let's just listen, because I know I don't speak for all the brothers.
I thought it was his. He thought it was his. And when she came, she wasn't. And I saw it in his eyes. I saw it in his face. I did feel bad. But, you know, we here now. So, and it's my baby at the end of the day. So, but we tried and it just was eating him up. And he just snapped one day and just a whole bunch of stuff. But
And now, so he went to jail after that.
yeah, again.
How long is he away for now?
Well, he got out. So
okay,
yeah, he got out. But I'm not with him anymore.
Now let's go to the actual child's father. So was he involved?
Yeah.
So what did
so,
he,
yeah,
was he happy that the baby was his?
Yeah. So, which was crazy. He was in prison too, but he was in federal.
Britney!
I know. I was young and dumb, and I had a bad choice.
Britney, the baby's 3. It's only 3 years ago we're talking right now, Britney.
Well, 4, because it take 9 months to have a baby.
Okay,
so.
4. Okay, fair enough. So, Britney,
I know. And you know what's funny? My mom watches.
You see, women, she told her that dumbass, gave her that dumbass reply, and she told her fair enough. That's how women talk to each other. If a man would have told me that, you know, I would have asked him, did he think my head screwed on and off? See, that's how women talk to each other. That's not how men talk to each other. So we can't just bring crazy stories to each other. They can just bring crazy stories like this to each other. None of them never asked. Straight BS. You clearly hear that this don't even make no kind of sense. Shit. But this why they don't think that nothing they do should matter. Because don't nobody hold them accountable. They don't talk to people that hold them accountable. They talk to women. They talk to simps. And then when they stand in front of men and we say no, no, hell no, we don't want this. What you mean you don't want this? What the hell I just say? Kick rocks. They can't understand it. They can't understand it. You gotta be a billionaire to have standards.
Your show so much, and she was like, "Girl, you need to go in there." I'm like, "Mom, I'm gonna get over this."
Your mama told you to call me?
Huh?
Your mama told you to call me?
Yes. And my mom watches you all the time.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. You know my cousins is crazy, and they gonna talk about your ass.
That's fine. I never gave a fuck. I'm a Capricorn and I'm a realist, so I don't lie. Like, I get straight to the point. I'm bold. Can't nobody ever make me feel type of way about my life because these are my shoes and I'm walking in them myself.
I respect that. I respect anybody that.
Now I believe that because you ain't about to tell her nothing. Nothing. Okay? She is unleadable. Okay? You ain't about to say nothing that she thinks she need to listen to. I'm going to tell you that right now. She is unruly as they come. She just looking for a good time. Before it's all over and she out of her 20s, she probably going to have about 2 more baby daddies.
Is 10 toes down for themselves. So it is what it is. Okay, let's move forward because child, listen now, I don't even know. Let me tell you something about Tubi. Now, Tubi got the best marketing plan because every time somebody come on my show, they say this shit sound like a Tubi movie. Now I got Tubi. But I'm gonna tell you right now,
my
Tubi
life would
ain't
be a
got
Tubi
show.
movie.
Tubi ain't got nothing on my show because my show is real life. So y'all keep talking about Tubi. I might need to start my own shit.
Yeah,
because
no, for real.
Yeah, you could start it with these women. It gotta get better than this. Fellas, y'all send me these and I run them. And every time I have some hope, like when I seen her, I didn't have much hope. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I thought stripper. And she acted just like I expected that she would act. All right, but yo, you guys send me this, and I see some that I be having some straight up hope for, and then off the shit, bro. You get this? We can't get no grown ups. All these children, even the women in their 40s and 50s, act just like her, talk just like this.
Oh, yeah, I'll act.
Girl, you don't gotta act. You are.
What can we expect when the women who taught her act just the way she does? The women who taught her.
Gonna be a reality self-doc motherfucking mentary.
Hey, that's not even the half, baby. That's not even the half.
More. Wait, okay, hold on. Let me just ask this before I keep going. Are both of your baby daddies in jail right now, or are they both out?
They're both out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Britney, 27?
Mm-hmm.
Chicago, 3.
You know what the crazy part of it is? She think a man should come and take her serious. Listen to this. She think a man should just come and take this serious and believe in this and come and invest all his shit in this. And not take this for the joke that it is. Believe what I'm saying, not what you're saying. The hell with what you want. Just have what I want. You don't need nothing. I'm cute. This should be enough. Women told me this should be enough. It got you on the Kendra G show with a bunch of baby daddies who in jail and don't pay you no mind unless they need, to have sex with you.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a model and I'm a rapper.
Okay. Oh, you a rapper? Okay, Britney, give me 20 seconds if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
All right, Capricorn. All right, Britney, 27, Capricorn, Chicago, 3 daughters, a model, and a rapper. You never been married, right?
No.
Okay. All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for now, girl?
Okay, I'm looking for a man that's mature, knows what he wants, about his bag, loves God, isn't a liar, isn't a woman beater, respects women, and has confidence about himself, because I really cannot do any more insecure men. Like, everything, all the flaws I see.
Insecure men mean you gotta be okay that she a stripper and a sex worker, or you insecure. That's what a secure man mean. And this hellified ass dude she described, he gonna get some busted up hood rat. Like this dude she just described is a hellified ass dude, and what she got for him, some busted up hood rat. That's what he gonna get. If you tell him you're gonna be his prize at the end of the journey of becoming this dude that you just described, because those dudes get built, they don't get born. They get built. And you think he had to turn himself into that. And you tell him he gonna get some busted up hood rat, baby mama of 3 to 2 dudes who in jail and half cute. And this was gonna be his prize. He wouldn't do none of that shit. All right, he would have been the mailman. He would have been the mailman if he thought he would get you.
And men kind of just be like insecurities or something that stems from their childhood or carrying a childhood trauma. You just gotta be like motivated about your money, and you gotta look good, okay? Because I look good, so you gotta look good.
About his money, I want to go there early with you. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
I would say like 150,000 and up.
Okay. Let me ask.
Do I need to respond to that, gentleman? Y'all want me to respond to that? All right.
It is. Now, do you care if it's illegal, 150K?
No.
Well, there you have it. Now, Britney, though, because both of the.
Listen, let me explain something to you. It ain't gonna be no 150K. Because if he got 150K, he ain't gonna be talking to this. You crazy? Why would he be wasting his time with this? She dreaming. She dreaming. She too old to grow up. All right. She 27 years old. She talk like a psychopath. All right. Listen. I don't know. I don't know. It's in the water. It's in the water, fellas.
Baby dad, but for the other baby daddies went to jail. So what if this guy who make that money might go to jail too?
Well, shit. Long as look, let me not.
Listen, I think she done been to jail. Trust me, she done been to jail. She ain't, bro. Listen. Trust me, bro. If you think she got a problem with noodles and tuna fish, listen, she don't. All right, trust me.
Tubi ain't got shit on me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, let's be for real. But nah, like if he go to jail, I'm gonna hold him down. If he was real to me, and it depends on how long now, baby. Like you do anything in life, okay, baby.
Bro, she ain't even gonna hold him down while he free. All right, trust me. Trust me. Man, she giving that thing box out of both drawer legs. Trust me. You will be a damn fool if you think you should invest anything in her. Bag of weed and some Hennessy. That's all she get. That's it. Bag of weed and some Hennessy. Listen to this. You in there. You know what I'm saying? Take her for a ride across town. Let them leather seats grip her butt. You know how it go, fellas. Same old song and dance. Drop her off. Last thing she seen was your park brake light. All right, forget about
it. Baby, look, we locked in, but I can't hold you down for life now.
She can't hold you down for life. So make 150K. She don't care how you get it. She ain't asking no questions. Okay. She don't want you to go to jail, but she'll hold you down. But if they give you life, she gotta be out. She can't do no life sentence. You got a good 5 piece. If you get 5 years, you can wait 5 years.
Oh yeah.
10 years. 10 years too long.
10. I'ma still do my thing, but I'ma be there when you get out.
Okay, so 5 years she gonna hold you down and not sleep with nobody else. If you get 10 years, she gonna hold you down, but you know how she gets. She got to get some. She can't go 10 years. But when your ass get out, she got you. Am I repeating it back right?
Bro, if you believe any of that, I got a house in Texas I want to sell you. All right? Just send cash at me $10,000 right now, and I'm going to send it to you. Cash app up on the screen. Cash at me $10,000, and I'm going to send you the house when I get a chance. All right, if you believe that shit.
Huh? Yeah, you got it right.
Okay.
And y'all said all this hate shit in the comments. I never gave a fuck. Fuck y'all.
Bro, she gonna be dating them men while you right out here free. All right? She ain't gonna do no kind of waiting on you about nothing. All he gotta, you can't go invest nothing in this. You crazy? She'll throw it all away for $60. All right, yeah, for weed. She'll go throw it all away.
All right, what's the deal breakers, Britney?
Deal breakers is woman beaters, broke, little. Don't need to slide my way, baby. It ain't gonna work. Not family oriented. I cannot stand.
You know this fella, she one of those little teeny chicks that like a pounding. You already know. Listen, she just want a good time. She just looking for a good time. So you gotta give her one and keep it moving. You can never think you can sit still here. Ever. You can never believe in this. Listen to this. All right, she a maniac on the low. All right. She out of her mind. All right, listen, her boyfriend stand on the corner. All right, they the kind of dude she deal with.
And somebody that is selfish. I can't do big. I'm sorry. I'm small. I'm petite. I can't do big. And I ain't saying big like you could be 6'4" and swole, but you can't be 5'11" and 350 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra can, Britney.
Can y'all see? I'm short too. Dang. It won't do it. Okay, can I just do this?
Okay. We see you, boo. You look thin. You look small to have 3 kids.
Yeah. Clap that, snap that.
All right, Brittany, when was your last relationship?
I'm gonna be honest.
I already knew what that was hitting for, family. Look, that's why she got them 3 kids and quick to go and gonna get some more. All right, she just like to get beat on. That's why I told you. You know what I mean? For this hellified dude she asking for, he gonna get a beat up hood rat. That thing beat all on Sunday. All right, you're gonna feel like you dove it. You're gonna feel like you stuck that Johnson in the hallway. All right, trust me.
You've been honest this whole time. Why you gonna start lying?
About a day ago.
You broke up with somebody.
But it'll work on them days. Ain't nobody else answering the phone. You know, bag of weed is medicine.
Yesterday? Who you break up with yesterday?
But we only been dating for a week.
Wait a minute. So y'all had a 7-day relationship.
Yep, it was a good little week too. It was good.
So why did it end?
The worst part about this, family, is women will believe you shouldn't play with her. You should still take her serious. That's what they be telling her. That's why she'd get on here and represent herself this way and still believe she could get something. She should get something out of this. Not that men shouldn't pay her no mind. That men should find this alluring and come and get this and spend their money on this and invest in this and want this and love this. Man, men are repelled by this. Men don't want this. Men, the more we keep telling y'all don't bring us this shit, the more this shit y'all bring us.
I get bored fast. You do the wrong thing and it's kind of like, no.
Could he come back?
Not if somebody better come up.
No.
Yeah, somebody better come up. He can still come back. Soon as she need to pay her cell phone bill. Look, she depressing, fella. She a no for me. Okay, everybody, and we back swinging with Still Swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas, and we moving it right along, family. We got my girl Kendra G up. As always, family, you know I ain't seen much of this. Maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. Look, she on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, gentlemen.
Hello? Woo! Look at them boobs. Oh, we see the breasts. We see the breasts. Look at the boobies.
Girl, I did not think you was gonna pick me for real. Mom on the Kendra G.
Who are you talking to?
My mama.
Where your mama at?
Oh, she probably asleep. Oh, hey.
Hey, girl. What is your name?
Talaya.
Talaya, where you calling us from?
Memphis.
Memphis? Oh, come on, wife. Okay, Memphis. Talaya, how old are you?
35.
35. What do you do for a living?
I'm an account executive for technology.
Account executive. You have any kids?
I have 2.
How old are your kids?
7 and 2.
7 and 2?
Mm-hmm.
By the same man?
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all not together? You had a baby 2 years ago.
I asked before George turned 1. We was together 8. He didn't want to get married. He cheated all.
Your audio's going in and out.
I said he did get married all the time, and it just.
He was cheating all the time. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
Aw. So when you finally left when the baby was 1?
I left a month before her first birthday. So January 2021.
Okay. All right. So say your name again. Talia?
Talaya.
Talaya. What do you do for a living? Oh, account executive. So Talaya, Memphis, 35, account executive, 2 kids. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
November 24th.
Oh, Sagittarius. There's another Sagittarius. Might be Sagittarius night tonight. All right, Talaya. What kind of man you looking
First thoughts, family. Nice looking lady. Nice looking lady. 35 years old. Mama too. She'll know for me. I don't like her situation. I don't like the way she came up here looking. I mean, at 35 years old, I would expect her to know better, but she can't grow up. She got those tattoos and her breast busting out like that. You know, at 35, she's supposed to be trying to attract grown men. She trying to attract men that's coming to play with her. You know what I'm saying? She got this crazy story about her baby daddy was cheating on her, but she came and had another kid with him. And let's just keep listening, because I know I don't speak for all the brothers.
For with them breasts, girl, they look, they right there, child. Look at them boobies. Look at them boobies.
And they really not even that big. They just look like it because this little thing, I guess, is, I don't know.
The guys ain't complaining, child. I know the men happy, child. Let's start off with the beginning. What kind of man you looking for?
I want a black man. Not that I'm racist or anything. I do date outside my race. How?
See, you know, the men ain't gonna complain as long as she not there. One woman. She trying to be somebody woman. When you somebody woman, you don't look like that. And when you trying to be somebody woman, you don't represent yourself like that. Because a man don't want his woman looking like that. He want your woman looking like that.
Raising kids and a black son, I would prefer, you know, a black man. Someone who's comfortable in his own skin, that's not jealous, successful, romantic, loyal, wants the same things that I.
What I mean when I say that is he ain't gonna have no problem with that as long as she belong to somebody else. If she belonged to him, she couldn't represent him that way. You're trying to get yourself somebody serious about you, and you came and look like somebody should come and play with you.
Want traveling, marriage, you know, experiencing life together. That's pretty much it.
Let me ask you this question. What would you say to the guy that would say, why didn't you think about marriage before you had your kids?
See, that's the thing. So I met the guy when I was 18. I'm 35 now. He's 62.
Oh, he's 30 years older than you? Mm-hmm. Okay, continue.
And we kind of dated for.
You can't have no problem with that now. Wasn't having no problems when you were spending his money and having his babies. Now, yeah, okay. You're gonna have to run that to women, because men ain't gonna never care.
Wow, then he said that he didn't want to rob me of my youth, blah, blah, blah. So once I graduated college, we got back together when I was 26. And he said marriage was in the picture, but he wanted to go ahead and have the baby, because if he had waited longer, he would probably change his mind. So the deal was to get married once the baby started talking. Unfortunately, my baby was diagnosed with autism. So he started talking later on in life, like 3 or 4.
Why do you want to get married once the baby started talking?
This sounds like a crock of load of BS. All right, that's why it's this long, drawn out ass story. It's a load of BS. It's bull. She making it up. It sound good because women ain't gonna press her on it. They never do. Trust me, fellas.
He just said that marriage is gonna come. He was like, TT, I wouldn't be with you or have a baby by you if I had no intentions on marrying you. And you know, like when you're young and you meet people, you think, okay, well, I don't know. I think I trusted him more than I should have, I guess, to a certain degree. So when he said that, I took him for his word. But 8 years later, it just never came, and I was just like,
Do you guys co-parent well?
it's okay.
It's okay. Will there be drama for the new guy if he enters your life?
You took him for his word. Twice? Twice? I say a lot about you, baby girl.
No, because I have my kids full time. We have our set days where he'll keep them a couple of days a week and I'll keep them. But I mean, that's about it. My kids are my main priority. I mean, he's there.
Okay.
But
Okay, let's keep going. So what's your deal breakers?
Cheaters, liars, because I dealt with that in the past, and I know, that's because I'm straightforward to the point. I prefer everything black and white, no gray areas. Even if it hurts, I feel like you should just tell the truth, and it'll work itself out if it's meant to work itself out. Cheap guys.
Oh, what is cheap to you? What does that mean, cheap guys?
Oh, like I spoil myself. Not that I'm like materialistic. However, if I see, okay, I want to go do this, I'll go do it and won't think twice about the cost. Like I won't put my mind, but if I want it, I'll go get it. And when I'm in a relationship, it's kind of the same thing. Like, dang, I think he'll like that, or dang, I think he'll want to go here, and I'll just book a trip or stuff. And I will want that reciprocated.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
He can't be ugly.
He can't be ugly.
He can't be ugly. Just, I don't know. I guess ugly is, but.
Little mama, do you think this a good representation of yourself? You're a 35-year-old woman. You can't get serious. Listen to you. Listen to you. He can't be ugly. You should watch this. You should really watch this, baby girl.
I mean, I have to feel comfortable going out and being seen in public with him, if that makes sense.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Yeah. I mean, I like nice stuff, so I was anything below 100,000, I probably wouldn't.
So if he made 90,000.
You see what I'm saying, fellas? You can't escape it. This hellified ass dude going to get some middle-aged hood rat. Some middle-aged hood rat with some two dudes' kids. All right, this hellified ass dude that if you told him he was going to get this middle-aged hood rat as his prize for becoming that hellified dude she describing, he wouldn't do shit. He would not have went through all of that to become him so he could get this. This what they think he deserve? Some middle-aged hood rat who talk like this about men and think men should take her serious. They should come and play with you like they do. You look fun. You look short and fun. All right? The tall dudes like to come and play with you. Trust me, I've been 6'2" most of my life. We like to come and play with you. Yeah, we'll come and play with you. That's all you're going to get. You think because I came and played with you, that means something to me, and it don't mean something to you because you on here begging for something you ain't going to get. One of those guys to be serious about you. You keep waiting. It got you on the Kendra G show. She on the Kendra G show talking to them men who don't pay her no mind. Another one of them. Wasted the opportunity. She could have came here because listen, you know how many men would love to have her? But she think he gotta be this tall, this cute, and have all this money. He ain't gonna pay her no mind after she start talking. All right? Because you got some men that will find all of that sexy. Because he don't even know what sexy is for real. So he'll believe that's what she is. He wouldn't know no better. He don't get women like that. That's the kind of guy she's supposed to be talking to. But she get on here talking like this. She thinks she better than him. She not. Trust me, she not.
So you couldn't do it?
No, because after taxes, no. and I swear I'm not materialistic. How
You say after taxes, girl. You like, I need the 100K.
Bro, she used to standing in front of the trash man with this. All right, he'll pay this some mine. All right, that's what she used to standing in front of running this stuff on. The maintenance man. You know, listen, nobody listen to this. Trust me, that's why she on the Kendra G show with it. Tell us more.
With taxes involved. Like you need to clear. So you need to probably make more. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like 130, 150 to clear 100K.
50 and up. And
150 and up.
I mean, within my salary range would be okay.
Now, did your child's father, did he make that type of money?
He did.
He did. All right. Does he have more kids, your child's father?
He has one other son. He's 35 like me.
Oh, he has a son your age?
Mm-hmm.
How did his son feel about your relationship?
We're like best friends. Yeah.
Like, so your indirect stepson is your best friend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He probably like, Daddy, I can't bring no girls around you. Oh, please, wife. Listen, he's probably like, Daddy, I can't bring no girls around you, Daddy, child. You can try to steal my next girlfriend, Daddy.
Well, he's not into girls, so I guess you didn't really.
What? This story, I can't. What? So the son gay?
Yeah, the son is gay.
I cannot.
No.
Okay. Let's. Okay. Woo, child.
Oh
Lord. Okay. Wait, I can't. Your volume went out. What was you saying? Your volume went out.
We're really relationship. Like
okay. I don't know why your volume is going in and out. So let me kind of move a little fast. When was let's do the Kendra Cam, girl. You know they've been waiting for the Kendra Cam. Let's do the Kendra Cam, girl. They've been waiting.
I was in the bed.
They've been waiting for this moment. This is what they all been waiting for. Oh, we see that body, girl. We see that booty. We see that. We see you. Talia, right? Talia. Okay, so Talia, when was your last relationship?
That one.
That's all right. Girl, you ain't getting nothing close to 100,000 with that. You know what I'm saying? You need to keep standing in front of the trash man with that. All right? And talk this stuff to somebody who want to hear it. Come back when you came to get yourself a man. All right? When you didn't come to stunt for women. Because when you come to stunt for women, men not going to like this shit. Okay, everybody. And we back swinging with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And we moving it right along, family. We got my girl Kendra G up. As always, family, you know I ain't seen much of this. Maybe 15, 20 seconds of it. Look, she on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, gentlemen.
Hello, what you doing, girl?
I'm cooking.
What you cooking, girl? Greens, macaroni, and cheese. Kyle, what you making? Cornbread? What you cooking?
I'm making some lamb chops and some mashed potatoes.
Ooh, lamb chops and mashed potatoes. Fellas, you already know she could cook. She came on cooking, child.
That is so funny. I literally was like, this lady ain't about to pick me.
Well, we did. What's your name, honey?
Hi, Kendra. My name is Tasha.
Tasha, where you calling me from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. What you do for a living?
I'm a realtor and a real estate investor.
Realtor and a real estate investor. You have any kids?
I do. I have two boys. My oldest is 12. My youngest is 1.
You have a 1-year-old?
Yes.
Are they by the same man?
Yes.
Why y'all not together? You had a baby a year ago.
Um, because I feel like we got together when we were so young. We didn't really know what we wanted in a relationship. We didn't know what it entailed. And so as we gotten older, we started to grow apart. We were growing, together. So it just wasn't working out.
So
Long
when did y'all
story
break up?
short, in 2021.
Okay. Have you guys ever been married?
No.
No. Okay. So this is Tasha, Phoenix, Arizona, 33, real estate agent and real estate investor, has 2 children, 12 and 1. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus,
When's your birthday?
April 20th.
Okay. I'm a Taurus baby too.
First thoughts. Nice looking lady. Not a bad looking lady. 33. Mother of 2. She just gave some crazy explanation. She got a 1-year-old. That's a no, even if she only had one. Not a 1-year-old. And I don't know. But listen, I know I don't speak for all the brothers. She don't seem like a bad woman, and I know it's some guys that this definitely ain't out of the question for them. So let's see what she talking about, fella.
Really?
I'm a bit May 7th is my birthday.
Okay.
Let's get to it, Tasha. What kind of man are you looking for?
So I want somebody whole, first and foremost. I don't want no broken man, no way, no shape, form. Don't come to me with no broken pockets, broken heart, broken mentality.
Well, you said no waiting on State Farm.
I said no way, shape, or form.
Oh, no way, shape, or form. Okay.
Yeah, come to me whole. Like I want somebody who is stable, financially literate, who is I prefer a business owner, entrepreneur, because what I do, like I'm an entrepreneur, and I just don't feel like I would be good.
This another one of those boss chick baby mamas who ain't got nobody and came up here to make some demands of who you need to be if you're gonna come and talk to her. This boss chick who ain't got nobody she interested in, she on the Kendra G show. All right, she ain't got no takers for what she begging for. All right, but she came here to talk to a group of men who don't talk to her. These kind of men don't come and talk. All right, that's why she on the Kendra G show with it. She thinks she need to let them know her demands. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it, girl. Come on with this shit.
Good with somebody who is not, simply because I take a lot of risks. And I just want my person to understand the risk that is involved with being an entrepreneur. So I prefer somebody who is a business owner, God fearing, absolutely. He has to be God fearing. And what I mean by God fearing is like, your Bible, what it's not, don't try to use it to manipulate me and get me to do it.
See, you can't have a 9 to 5 to deal with this baby mama too, who ain't got nothing to offer you except she an entrepreneur. Maybe she think entrepreneur is sexy to a man. Now that's sexy to a woman. That ain't sexy to a man. That don't mean shit to us. What else you talking about you got? Don't tell us no shit about your entrepreneur. I ain't gonna need you to help me out. All right? Trust me. So tell me how you being an entrepreneur could ever help me. I ain't going in business with you. That's what you think I would be looking for? That's what you think men running around looking for?
What you want, like you actually practice. Granted, we're all gonna fall short, because I'm not perfect and I'm not gonna ever make it seem like I'm just a perfect Christian. However, I do try to.
Baby girl, let me tell you what your situation is. You showing up to bring 3 people to some man's space. You showing up to bring 3 people into some man's space. That's an off the top no. One of them people is 1 year old. You're 33 years old. How old you think that man gonna be? You came here to make demands of him. Because women keep telling you your situation don't matter. Your situation matters. Let me tell you how much it mattered. It got your ass on the Kendra G show. That's how much men care that this is what you want. The men you're talking to right now ain't gonna listen to this. Not from you. You're tripping. You're dreaming. Refuse to grow up. Can't get serious. She don't have what you want, so she think you need to just take what she got. This serial entrepreneur. She think it make her sexy. It don't. It don't. It make you think you're gonna come and talk crazy to me, and you're not. You're not. Ever.
You know, do what's right and be right with God. He has to pray. He has to know how to pray. He has to know how to lead. He has to be a good role model because I have 2 young Black boys. So he has to be a good.
Let me tell you something when you're talking to the men on the level you're talking to. I don't have to be shit. You do. You ain't gonna never tell me a goddamn thing, girl. Get that through your mind. You ain't gonna come and tell me how it's gonna go. You ain't gonna come and tell me nothing. I dance with wolves out here. You ain't gonna come and tell me shit.
Role model, although their father is in the picture and he's an amazing father. But if you're gonna be around my kids, you gotta be a good role model. Princess treatment is required. It is.
What is princess treatment? What is detail what princess treatment is to you?
Being spoiled. I like to be spoiled. I like my, I like to be able to be soft. I like to be able to be within my feminine self. I feel like I'm at peace. I'm single. I'm at peace. So if you take me out of my element and you take me where I have to put back on my grizzly face or I have to be this, like something that I'm not, I don't want it. I want to be able to be treated a certain way. Gifts are required, but I also give gifts as well. I don't know.
Okay. Now listen, let's just jump in here because I know some men will say you have a 1-year-old. So what do you say to the guy that might be cautious that you have a 1-year-old child?
I mean, I don't really have nothing to say to a person who's cautious about that. Like, I mean, it is.
Because that shouldn't matter. Nothing she got going on should matter. Only what you got going on should matter. Just have what she want. That's what she been told. They the lies that got her on the Kendra G show with this. They the lies that she been told. She been told that guy out here, that hellified ass dude that's gonna let her come and call some shots to him and tell him how it's gonna go. She dreaming. They can't grow up. They refuse to grow up. She 33 years old. She too old to grow up. She gotta believe this. She got these 2 kids. She out here. She gotta believe this foolishness.
What it is. It's unfortunate that his father and I didn't work out. But I don't feel like my person is worried about that. So if it's a person that's worried about that, he's just not my person. Not like, because my baby is my baby. I'm not going to.
See, it gotta be this fantasy of her person, not a person. It got to be this fantasy of this miracle dude walking around that need to see her. All right? That means it's probably not going to happen. This miracle dude need to see her. All right? And think something special that ain't really that. He need to see it and lie to himself about her and her situation. And tell himself that, look, this is the perfect situation for him. That ain't gonna happen, girl. You better get real. You gotta get real, or you better plan on being real single. Men gonna come and play with you. We can't take this shit serious, girl. You talking crazy.
Explain, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not anything between my kid's father and I, but I'm also not going to.
Women that keep telling her you should come and take her serious. You shouldn't come and play with her. Men gonna come and play with you. All right, we can't take this shit seriously. You need to be, we cannot take you serious. You need to be retrained. You need to be retrained and come back.
Try to make excuses like it is what it is. Like,
lose all this boss chick shit. You gonna run something, this stuff, and you gonna tell somebody something. You ain't gonna tell me shit. Nothing. Never. Not on your life. I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go, and if you ain't gonna do it, you gonna beat it. That's all to it. You're gonna be back on the Kendra G show. I ain't got no problem with that. All right. You see that phone keep lighting up.
Did your child's father give you princess treatment?
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah.
And why did y'all not work out again?
I just don't think that we were. So if I'm being honest, so when I got into real estate, we were together and we started doing business together. And I feel like our relationship became more about business rather than the personal. And he's like a really business driven individual. So like he wake up thinking about business, he go to sleep thinking about business. And it stopped being romantic and it started to be like a business partner.
You chicks with all these stories. All right. You got more stories than some dude on his way to the penitentiary. You do. You do. You got more excuses than some dude on his way to jail. All right? You're making up all these stories. I ain't the judge. All right? Listen, check this out. I don't want to hear this. This don't help nothing. This don't make you look better. All right? This shit boring. These stories, they ain't even funny.
And I didn't like it. I don't think he enjoyed it. And I also think that we just grew apart ultimately. I think that, we did stuff to try to rekindle the relationship, but I just don't think that, God pulled us apart. Long story short, God was like, it's time to go. And when God says it's time to go, it's time to go.
Okay. They said check the lamb chops.
Right. Not check the lamb chops.
They said check the lamb chops, girl. Flip them over, girl.
Is not
Put the heat
well
on
done.
girl. Put the heat on simmer
so
until we done. Don't burn the lamb chops, child.
But they not burning, y'all, I promise. Because I'm a real good cook.
She is.
She came on cooking. I thought that was a good sign. You know what I'm saying? Then she start talking this crap. Like, she came on with a good look, didn't she, fellas? Then she had to open up her mouth.
I feel like my husband somewhere eating taco salad, y'all. He gonna be so happy when he find me.
Oh, you gonna upgrade him from taco salad to lamb chops.
I'm telling you, he gonna be so happy.
Okay. So this is Tasha, Phoenix, Arizona, 33. What's the age range you would date?
If I gotta get you for some lamb chops, I just go buy them.
I would.
Trust me, I know where they got the best ones at. All right, I'd rather just buy them if I gotta get you for them.
I would say like 35 to maybe 45.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
No, I don't. I prefer that he come with his own. Okay, I prefer if he has a daughter. I want a little girl so bad. So if I don't, yeah. So have a daughter.
Do you You said he can have kids. Do you want to get married?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay. Does the guy got to make a certain amount of money?
Absolutely. He got to have at least $200,000 a year. Yeah.
Okay. $200K.
This hellified ass dude. Go and get some busted up hood rat, 33-year-old middle-aged hood rat who keep talking bossy to him. That's what he gonna get. Have at it, fellas. Have at it, fellas. This extraordinary, exceptional dude gonna get this. This. The floodgates gonna open up. Girl, they gonna be in your inbox with their shirt off. With their shirt off. Making muscles.
So 150 is not even enough for you.
Really?
Get up, boys.
Really, too. Just because I don't want anybody, like, if I'm being honest, I don't want anybody who makes like less than me. I really feel like when it comes to like the woman that I am, granted, I can't speak for nobody else, but I feel like I want to be able to hold my man to a certain caliber. I want to respect him and I want him to feel like he's the king. So if I'm making more than him, I don't think that he gonna get what he's looking for from me.
So so are you essentially saying you wouldn't respect him as much if he made less money than you?
I'm not. I'm not saying that, but I feel like I know that sometimes men have. It's like it could be intimidating dating a woman who probably does make more than them. I have had guys who I was like dating and I made more than them, and it was intimidating. Like, and they were real it just wasn't fun. Like when it came to financial conversations, it wasn't fun because they thought I was judging them and I wasn't. But it just wasn't pleasant.
Okay. Did your child's father make 200K?
He made more than that. We made more than that together. Yeah.
Okay. So 200K.
You believe that? I got a house in Texas. I want something. Cash at me 10,000. Cash app on the screen. I send it to you when I get a chance. I'm gonna mail you the house. All right, I'm gonna mail it to you. Send me the 10,000. Cash app on the screen. If you believe it. Both of them together made 20.
Is what it is. 100K. You can't even do that.
No.
Laugh. Laughs, child. 100K gets laughs, child.
No, it's not. It gets laughs. Stop it. It's not that. Like 100K is good money. You have to have, like, I just want somebody who is established.
You don't have nobody. You don't have nothing. Nobody. No prospects. No nothing. You on the Kendra G show. You don't have nobody with none of this shit in range. All right? You don't get these kind of men. Your life told you don't get these kind of men. You ain't gonna start getting them because you came on the Kendra G show. I'm looking at you. These kind of men don't talk to you. You know these kind of men don't talk to you. So why didn't you just come here and talk to the kind of men who normally talk to you and be reasonable with them? You had to come here and put this act on. It's not becoming of you. It's not going to get you nowhere. All right? Women told you should come up here and boss up and look bossy, and men will respect this. We don't respect this shit, and we keep telling y'all we don't want this. Y'all keep bringing us this. Baby mamas, bosses, all of this shit. All right, you got it all going on. But you seem to be unaware of this. Why? Because women told you men shouldn't worry about that. They should just worry about what you want. We worried about what you want so much you on a Kendra G show with it. Keep on.
Like I said, I feel I'm coming home. I make good money. And I'm not asking for more than what I can give out. Like I definitely on a good year make more than 200. So I just feel like, I'm ready to go to that next level. I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to rebuild with nobody. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like I did that with my kid's father, where we started from the ground and we worked our way up. So I just want my person to come in and meet me where I'm at, and we just ride the wave up.
Let's do the Kendra Campbell. Like you
okay.
already though. We can kind of tell. You look good.
Thank you.
You're small. You're petite.
I'm very petite. I'm 125, 130 on a good day.
Okay.
5'2".
Does the guy have to be in Phoenix, Arizona?
No, I prefer that he's.
What you look like ain't the problem, little mama. What you look like not the problem. All right? You just all wrong. You all the way wrong.
It's not.
So would you relocate?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So was your last relationship your child's father?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was?
Baby girl, look. You're not a bad looking woman. You're not a bad looking woman at all. All right? That ain't your problem. Your problem is all the rest of that stuff. All the rest of that stuff. If you would just sit there and nothing, And you could come back 2 kids ago, it'll sound a lot better. You can't find a way to come back 2 kids ago and shut up. You dreaming.
Intimate with someone?
A long time ago.
Okay.
Chad.
So Tasha, Phoenix, Arizona, real estate investor, does real estate. 33, a Taurus, 2 children, 12 and 1. She'll date 35 to 45. Why do you think you're single?
I feel like I'm single because after my relationship with my kid's father, I did not want to jump back into anything and be one of those women who say, okay, the quickest way to get over one is to get under a new one. So I really wanted to take this.
No, let me tell you why you're single. You're single because you're expecting all this stuff. You're single because the men who you reasonably attract don't have all of this stuff. And you think you should be doing better than them. And you're not. You're not. You should be lucky. You should be lucky, but you're too silly. You think for some reason you deserve all this stuff because you was born. And for your reasons, and your reasons is that you some entrepreneur. Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? Don't nobody care. We don't care.
Time and heal. I really wanted to start to get to know me because, like I said, when I was with my kid's father, we didn't know what we wanted in a relationship. And so I had to, because we were together for quite some time, I feel like I did almost lose myself in that relationship. So I had to get to know me, get to start loving on me as